The high price of insulin and the Health Watch tonight, the drastic measures some families are taking to get their life-saving diabetes medication.
And health reporter Stephanie Stahl joins us right now with that story.
Pretty serious situation here, guys. You know, about 7.5 million Americans rely on insulin. And while there are a lot of variables with deductions and coverage limits, many are having to pay more or turn to some dangerous alternatives.
No!
Eli Barton is a playful 9-year-old who's learned to live with type 1 diabetes.
I was so scared about my life, and then until I started doing everything and getting the hang of it, it started getting not so scary.
He wears a high-tech monitor that checks his blood sugar level and knows what to do if it gets too low.
I drink a juice and that will shoot me up.
And several times a day, he injects himself with insulin.
If he does not get that insulin, he will die. There's no question about it. It's a fact.
But the price of that insulin has skyrocketed, with many families now struggling to pay for the life-saving medication.
The fear of keeping my son alive is just so real.
Many have turned to what's described as a black market for insulin, where it's offered for sale on sites like eBay and Facebook.
People wouldn't be turning to the black market if insulin was affordable.
And there are thousands of GoFundMe accounts where people are looking for help to buy insulin. In the case of Shane Patrick Boyle, he was collecting for insulin but died before he reached his goal.
There is greed in this, which is all the political system and what have you is really built in, and it's very unfortunate.
Eli's mom got a higher paying job with better insurance so they could afford his medicine.
If I never even worried about it or never even did anything about it, I would probably die.
The American Diabetes Association has a website called Make Insulin Affordable that helps patients and families navigate finding affordable medicine. Now, drug makers say it is expensive to produce insulin, and some have patient assistance programs to help with costs. Critics say there should be limits on drug prices. How about that Eli, though? He's figured it out and is, getting along with his life. Yeah, special little boy.
Savvy
for sure.
kid, yeah.
Thanks, Stephanie. More